the new one. I've been saving this one. No one has seen this on YouTube yet other than in the background. You see it right here first. So this is a good one. I bought this truck. It's a 1940 Chevy. I bought this truck for $400 at an auction. Barely got it home without it falling apart. It's on a 2001 Chevy HD frame, 5-lug, 10-lug, Dana 80, 9-to-1 gears probably. I'm not kidding. It's probably got 513s in it. So also, it has 5.9 Cummins in it, and it's ready to build. A lot of you guys come over to see my stuff. This is one thing that I've been working on, and we're going to get it up to the barn, start getting it cleaned out, get refreshed. We're going to hook up steering. We're going to start hooking things up, get that motor in there, get a U-joint in it. The transmission yoke will go right to the drive shaft, and the power steering lines will bolt right to the power steering pump. So it really don't get no better than that. So we're going to move it up close to the barn and focus on making it steer. Get the steering column mounted for good, solid, just like we did on the C50, and make those connections right there and go from there. We'll see what we end up with, but looks like we got a lot of wasps getting ready to get mad at me. But we're going to move it up closer to the barn, so follow along. You ever wondered if you need an MT85 skid steer? You definitely do, because it'll do about anything. See what we got. What you're looking at here is a 1991 Cummins 12-valve VE pump, 2001 Chevy HD frame, I-beam. A guy named Jesse Corson from down around Morrow, outside of Morrow, gave me this frame, and I can't thank him enough because it's going to actually be perfect. It's heavy duty, man. It's got big steering, big I-beam, 5-lug front, 10-lug back, king pins, you name it, it's got it. It's going to be perfect for this truck. The next phase is getting the motor mounted in there for good and make it run. You're going to see it all. When I got this truck, the front end was junky. I'm not even sure we can save it. We're there going to try. Alright. I thought I was going to have to get rid of the truck because the front end was so rough. But I put those brackets in there so I can at least get it up there and figure out. I got an idea for the bottom. I got a little trick I'll show you on that. When I'm done, you won't even know the difference. I'm going to use 5/8 round square stock on the bottom, fill in the missing pieces. So I got everything. I got the hard to find piece, the hinge, the hood, the fenders. Fenders are real rough. Truck's real rough. I bought at a local auction. Now we'll show you a picture. And this truck's sat next to a barn, and it wasn't my barn, so don't give me a hard time about the picture, but we'll insert a picture of where I bought this truck from, because we want you to get the real story. And you'll see. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, we're gonna keep moving on this thing, start building it, start finishing it, trying to get something going instead of moving it around and let it rust into the ground. But here soon we're going to mount that engine, fire it up, plumb it, run it, get it going, get the drive shaft in it, get steering hooked up, power steering hooked up. Big plans for this guy, so follow along. If you like diesels, and if you like ramp trucks, and if you like 40 Chevys, and if you like welding, and if you like woodwork, and radios, and metal work that you don't think I'm capable of doing, I would not miss a single episode. I would like and subscribe, get the full story on the 40 Chevy, and follow along. Let me show you this bed we built. So the bed was my creation. Don't know if that means it's done right or done wrong, but we'll show you what we got. So I had a local guy, Isaiah Christian. He cut this back plate out for me, and these are going to be my tail lights. I'm going to have squares built, and when it lights up, tail light will be my last name. Not for hire. I got holes in it for running lights. This is the piece he cut out. It's going to go right back in there. We'll hinge that, and our ramps will be up in there. I'm going to do long ramps. That way we can get anything we want on this. I want to be able to haul the lowest car made. So, thinking about, I was going to skin it, but I'm thinking about leaving the middle open to put motorcycles up there. So I'm not sure if I should do that or not. I don't have a motorcycle, but I don't know if I even want to mess with hauling motorcycles. So I got to finish some braces, redo some welding that another guy did on here that's not that good, and clean up some of his stuff. All the good welds I did. If you ever are out and you see it like these, I did that. That looks like something he did. That's all right. He was learning. We'll let it go. I got enough steel here to finish my braces. Probably start getting on that. I gotta get center braces in. I didn't finish the center braces because I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave that middle open. The price of diamond plate steel made me want to leave it open. Just have two runners and haul race cars, razors, Bobcat, anything I want. So that's the quick rundown. I know one guy says we don't get nothing done, but we're getting ready to. Gearing up. You're gonna love it, I promise. Plus I needed to move it to kill the grass. So we got this down here. That'll go up, round circles around the tires and go up and meet the front. I'm gonna have stacks. I gotta finish all this. Need to put toolboxes in here. I got some lower boxes for it. But that's it. We're gonna have storage and tools, onboard air, everything we can think of. When I bought it, that door was hanging off. I built all new floor in it, solid 5-inch steel. I wanted it to be rigid. Those front cab mounts are kind of temporary, but we might run them. I don't know. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna get back to work. That's the 40 Chevy ramp truck coming to a town near you. Gonna have some, hopefully some aluminum side tanks and just old 5.9 Cummins in there, hauling the mail. You know what's good. That's why you're over here. If you don't know what's good, we'll teach you. Marlon's got a couple 40 Chevys. That was just dumb luck, so I can figure out stuff I need to and ask him questions, bother him. We'll have to hide the radiators on this one. I want it to go down the road with no radiator out front. Just something totally like an optical illusion where you just see the motor in there. And we'll make it happen. Probably run dual radiators in the back with louvers. That's it. Hello everybody, back again. Going to do a big job today. Going to cut a hole in the side of my barn, and we're going to install this sweet front door that old Harry Shields gave to me. So nothing like cutting a hole in your barn. It's the only barn I got, but we're going to it shouldn't be no problem. We're going to trim the metal back, make it fit. That way we can get good access in and out in the wintertime. I don't have to go all the way around. The other door's on the other side. So if you're doing a quick job when it's not so nice out and you want the barn door shut, this way I can come in and out. And she's going to add some natural light to my old garage. You can see me better. See my hair better when I get these lights popping through these windows. You're really going to like it then. So, I drilled a few holes from the inside. I got everything inside cleared out but a hose reel. Shouldn't be too bad. Whoa. Pull these signs down. We're going from here to here, down, up, over. We're going to cut the metal. I have snips, but I'm going to use a grinder. They say don't grind your metal, it'll rust. Well, everything rusts. It's Ohio. So if the metal rusts, I'll get another $20 piece of metal and put around it, and we should be fine. So I don't know. Maybe I will take a little paintbrush with some paint and put on the edges just to keep it from rusting quick. But hopefully, I know I don't have everything I need. So here today, I might try to run down to the Red Barn Lumber. That's our local hardware store. These three brothers used to own this hardware store in our little town of Waynesville. And they were the nicest three people you ever meet in your life. Every time you walk in there, they would greet you, help you find whatever you need to find. Not a lot happens in our little town, so a few years back, Steve Williamson decided he was going to buy the lumber company, and I hate to use the word turned it around, because it was always pretty good, but now it's really good. They got great tools. They got nice people too. They got the best wood there. Like you go to Lowe's, you're going to be going through, you're going to be looking at your wood. You go down there, baby, you get a board, that thing's straight. So if you need anything in Warren County and you want to support local, I don't know why I'm pointing, but go to Red Barn Lumber Company in Corwin, Ohio. Tell them I sent you. You won't get any discount, but they'll take good care of you. So maybe we'll go down there today and film a little in and out. Gonna need some, be like the weatherman. Gonna need, no, that's hard to do. Gonna need some door trim. See? The weather over here is partly sunny, 88 degrees, chance of rain every minute of your life. It may snow later, but we gotta get this door in. So I'm gonna get some 1/4 inch. All the screws are 1/4 inch. I'm gonna pop the screws out that's in the way. Save them, babies, and we'll get moving. I'm probably gonna have to cut the bottom where they poured the concrete because it's sandwiched on both sides. So I'll just get a fresh cutoff wheel and I'll cut that. And we'll see what happens. Let's go inside and look. Man, we got like lots of new subscribers. I mean, lots and lots. It's unbelievable, the support, the comments. And look, I got my panel cover on. And one guy, he said he was nervous about my panel cover. So here's the Here's where we're going through right here. We got to do it all around here. We don't pay nobody to do anything except plumbing. And there's some electric in the way. There's more to it. We're gonna have to tear some stuff apart, but I'm real confident. Stay tuned. So a little rundown for those of you that don't know or just tuning in. The car that Merlin bought, the 31 Ford, I inherited that car into 2014. I didn't have nowhere to put it. I didn't have a lot of money. I had a small house. So I made the decision to sell the car back then. And I'm an electrician. Well, I have been. I try not to do that anymore. And I wired 2 barns, took money off each barn. I got the car back for $8,000 in trade. Had the car for like 3 more years and then sold it to Merlin. So that car built my barn. When I sold the car, I took the money, built the barn. And I had a few friends help, but mostly did it on my own. Well, I mean, not my own. Like, I had friends help set the trusses and had a company do the concrete. But the skin, the electric, all the bracing, I did that pretty much myself. But yeah, try to do it all myself. I've been an electrician for 28 years, but I've been around this campground my whole life. So I've picked up a lot of stuff along the way. Knowledge. I forget a lot of it. I got to think hard and I'll find it back. It'll come back and be like, oh yeah, you know how to do that. So today's the day I woke up, decided to put this door in. With my luck, it'd fall over and bust. There's the road, boys, heading back to B&B. B&B's local gas station up the road, man. They are popular. I bet if you go there right now, they got good food. If you go there right now, you probably can't even get in the door. The price of popularity. So I don't have brick molding on the door. It got tore off when the door got removed. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on it. I don't have that. So I'm probably gonna have to cut the metal twice. Luckily the sides are on the flat part. Lands in the flat right here. So that's not a big deal. I could trim that. But across the top I'm gonna want a jet, you know, I'm gonna want a piece of metal. I have my own brakes, so I can make my own. But that's what we're missing. But we can still get the hole out and get the door in there, screwed in, braced in. And then if we need any other, I know I don't have glue for the bottom. So I know I will be going to the hardware store today. But I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. That way I'll know what I need and what I don't need. And if I need more, I can get it. I don't have to make multiple trips that way. That's my philosophy. All right, I'm ready for a ladder, tape measure, level, marker. We're gonna do some measuring. Hold. All right, we got our hole 69.5 wide by 82 tall, little extra. Like I said, we're going to cut it back once I figure out my brick molding, but I don't want to have holes today. Okay, on each side of the door. It's just a grinder wheel. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to destroy this barn. Hold tight.